How's it going?
Good. How are you feeling?
I feel great. How are you?
Good.
That's great. I'm just going to take care of business and I'll come right out, okay? I am really delighted and humbled to tell you that I have just filed my papers for the NDP leadership race. I don't think it's any news to any of you that right now the NDP is not at any risk of peaking too soon when it comes to the polling numbers and the data that we've gathered. I think it's critically important that we are as competitive as we can possibly be going into the next election because of those stakes that I've just mentioned. It's for that reason that I have chosen to enter this race. I believe I can offer a view of renewal and perhaps an opportunity to be as competitive as we can be with a view to winning the next election. We have different styles, I think, and different approaches, and that in and of itself, I think, is critical to something as significant as the PST. I don't think that there is a Manitoban that I have met or that I know that wouldn't say that the implementation of the PST was done poorly.
Would you revoke that increase?
Yeah, I would say to you that part of that reason is that it came with very little warning. It came with no consultation for Manitobans, and it was very, very jarring to them. So job one with something like the PST or any other significant policy measure would be to engage in that kind of consultation and earn the confidence of Manitobans to make big decisions like this. You're going to ask me, will I repeal the PST immediately upon winning the leadership race? And the answer to that is nobody is suggesting that that's what's going to happen. Even Mr. Pallister himself, who has said openly he would repeal the PST within his mandate. That's code for 4 years hence. And if you take those 4 years and compare that to the commitment that we've made to Manitobans to lift it within the context of 10 years from when it started, it's about a 2-year gap, I believe. I may stand to be corrected. So there's a lot of room to move. These last weeks have been very challenging for our party, tumultuous to say the least. And I take my share of responsibility in that. Nobody that I have spoken to in the party or outside wanted things to go this way. And I take responsibility for my share. And to that end, I also today am taking concrete responsibility for the amount of work that needs to be done to repair that, to build the confidence of Manitobans in the NDP, and to bring them back to us and have that confidence. So I absolutely say to party members who are concerned, indeed cross with me about taking the path that I did, that nobody wanted it to come to this, and I am going to invest and work to do everything I can to bring us back together. I have talked to almost every member of caucus, and I will endeavor to speak to everybody in the days hence. And certainly there have been encouraging words, and I'll be very honest, there have been cross words about the fact that folks don't like the fact that this was done publicly, our resignation that is. And indeed, I would say to you, as I said to them, we tried everything that we could for months and months and months to have these conversations in private. So we'll certainly, going ahead, see support from some caucus members. Leadership races are not won and lost solely based on caucus. It's the party that will decide, and members, existing and new, that will decide this race. And so I'm going to just do the very, very best that I can. That's the way my parents raised me. So as I said before, it's game on.